I deleted each team's best player to see who would win a championship in NBA 2K25. What it do is good, YouTube? ODE back with another 2K banger video for y'all, man. As you see in the title, we deleted each team's best player. Y'all see up first, man, Miami Heat. This year, technically, Tyler Hero is the Heat's best player, so I deleted Tyler Hero. Okay, go through. Charlotte Hornets, obviously, LaMelo Ball is gone, so Brandon Miller is gonna have to take that next step. And this is kind of fun because it's gonna show like what players are really gonna average crazy points and who's gonna win an MVP. Okay, next team, Utah Jazz. Laurie Marketing got up out of here, man. He's their best player, 85 overall. He's gone. John Collins is their best player now. De'Aaron Fox still here for the Kings. We got rid of Sabonis, so Fox and De'Aaron still a pretty nice little pretty nice little duo right here. Jalen Brunson is still here, and you might be saying, why is Jalen Brunson still here? Karl Anthony Towns was a 93 overall in 2K right now with their updated roster, so we got rid of Towns, so Brunson is still here. This team is probably one of the better ones. You still have a 92 and some 85. After I go through all these teams, I'm gonna pick who I think is still gonna win the championship. Lakers, LeBron, sorry bro, LeBron's out of here. AD still a 94 overall, but this team's not good. Paolo Banchero for the Magic got deleted. We got Franz Wagner is hit their best player. This team still got some young players. They could get better over the next few years. Luka Doncic, no more cheesy Luka Doncic 37-point triple doubles in 2K anymore. The Mavs are probably still gonna be one of the better teams, but maybe not on that same level without Luka, so we'll see. Cam Johnson is their best player. We got rid of Cam Thomas, so Cam for Cam Johnson's their best player. Obviously got rid of Jokic. We got Murray here, Nuggets team. See how they do without their best MVP candidate. Pacers, we got Tyrese Halliburton got deleted, so Siakam and Turner's their guys there. Zion got deleted for the Pelicans. This team still got a lot of 80s, but no Zion. That Trey Murphy's probably gonna start at power forward now. Pistons lost their guy in Cade Cunningham. I mean, the only bright spot with the Pistons team's actually hooping this year. Sorry, bro. Cade's gone. Jalen Duren's your best player now. That's going to be bad. The Raptors were tied at an 85 overall for their two best players. It was between RJ and Scotty. I chose to delete Scotty because I think he's a little better than RJ, but RJ is having a pretty good year. So no more Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. Alperen Şengün gone away from the Rockets. That leaves them with a starting center of Steven Adams or Landale, which is not good. No Wemby makes the Spurs team back to one of the worst teams in the NBA. Their best players now is Chris Paul. Deleted KD from the Suns. They still got Booker and Beal, but the rest of their team not so much. Without Shea, I think the Thunder still might be one of the better teams. You still got Chet and J-Dub, so over the next few years, they're going to probably still be the best duo. They're probably going to be the best duo in the league. Still got Hartenstein, Dort, Caruso. This is still my pick to win the championship. So no Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves. They got Julius Randle now. This team's garbage. Go over to the Trailblazers. We deleted away Anthony Simons was their best player. They got DeAndre Ayton, a bunch of young guys. No Curry makes this Warriors team pretty garbage as having Draymond be their best player. Do I even have to mention the Wizards? I mean, all they lost was Jordan Poole, but I mean, shit. No Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks. They still got a decent young core with Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and Reese Shea. That could be a team to watch out for in a few years. Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bane, no Ja Morant, obviously. No Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he's injured all the time anyway. They got Harden, Zubac, Powell. And then for the Celtics, still got a very, very good team, but no Jason Tatum. Leaves this team with JB, Porzingis, White, Holiday, and Pritchard. Still a really good team, but no Tatum definitely hurts. Cavs losing Donovan Mitchell. They still have damn near 390s with Garland, Mobley, and Allen. So nice top three still. Bulls lost Levine. I mean, what are we doing? The Bulls team is garbage regardless. And then the Bucks lose Giannis. They're old as hell. Their three best players are all over 33 years old, which is insane. Sixers lose Joel Embiid, like they even were using him anyway. I mean, like, he's not even around anyway. So the Sixers essentially didn't even lose anybody. And that's it for all the NBA teams. So I want y'all to type in the comments down below right now what team you think is going to win in this first year. Let's start simming. I'm going to see y'all boys. I think we'll go halfway to year one, and then we'll check out. I'll go to the trade deadline year one, and I'll go around the league, see if any trades happen, and see who's hooping and who's not. Let's go to the trade deadline. I'm gonna see y'all boys there, man. Okay, so we're already at the trade deadline for year one. You see here the Heat are 26 and 23. Let's go to NBA standings and kind of see what teams are hooping. You see here the New York Knicks, still the best team in the NBA halfway through. Cavs there. Number 2 was my pick to win the NBA Finals this year, so they're still hooping right there. Indiana Pacers 3 without Tyrese Halliburton. I'm just gonna take a quick look so far because I really want to show y'all at the end of the year after all this. Worst teams in the NBA, or worst teams in the East. We got Detroit, who is awful. Charlotte, awful. And surprisingly, I guess not surprisingly, but the Bucks are really bad without Giannis. Over in the Western Conference, Dallas somehow still the best team in the NBA without Luka Doncic. They're starting Spencer Dinwiddie, and I guess he's the answer. Memphis without Ja is the 2 seed. Golden State without Curry is the 3 seed. They're 31-19. Schroeder coming in here averaging 19 points per game. Dennis Schroeder, 19 points per game. Worst teams in the Western Conference is the Utah Jazz without Lauri Markkanen. The Rockets are really bad without Şengün. Pelicans are bad. Surprisingly, you do see OKC down here. They're 1 game above 500. Quick look at league leaders real quick. Jalen Brunson is leading the league halfway through. He's got 32.5 points per game. That boy is carrying, man. 32 on 50, 40, 82 splits. Kyrie Irving leading that Dallas team to a 1 seed in the Western Conference. He's averaging 29 a game. De'Aaron Fox still averaging 29. Booker, AD, Randall is actually 6th in the NBA for points. He's averaging 28 a game. Franz is up to 26 points per game without Paolo. You see Jaylen Brown there, Tyrese Maxey, and Dame Lillard rounds out the top 10. Taking a look at some of these assists, you see TJ McConnell up here 3rd in assists. He's actually starting now in place of Halliburton, and he's averaging 15 and 7.5 with 2 steals a game. He's actually playing really good hoop. I wonder who's gonna make like the all NBA teams and this stuff like that, awards. I want to see the all-star teams is gonna be pretty cool too. So let's stop it at the all-star break. So we got Jaylen Brown all-star, Evan Mobley all-star, Brunson, Paul George made the all-star team. He averaged 24, 6 and 5. So without Embiid, PG 24 points per game. He's pretty good. Maxey, so the Sixers got 2 all-stars. Jimmy Butler makes it for the Heat. Dame, Garland, Brandon Miller, Jared Allen, Wagner, and Vucevic makes an all-star game at the age of 34. He's averaging 20 and 11 without Zach LaVine. Interesting stuff for the East right there. Take a look at the West. AD, J-Dub, DeRozan makes an all-star appearance in his age 35 season. He's averaging 18 points per game. Jaren Jackson, Randall, Kyrie, Fox, Booker, Brandon Ingram, you see he makes an all-star appearance. Jamal Murray, James Harden makes it, and Bradley Beal makes it as well. He is shooting absolutely off the charts. Shout out Bradley Beal, who's hooping in the game. Definitely not in real life. Wonder who is going to win MVP. Let's take a look at like award races. Yeah, so AD currently leading for MVPs, averaging 29, 12, and 4. So AD is our MVP leader right now. We got Kyrie, Brunson, Fox, and Randall. If Randall wins MVP, bro, I'll actually just end the video right now. I don't want to see Randall win MVP at all, bro. Rookie of the year, not going to change, obviously. Depoy usually goes to Wemby. Russ still going to get 6-man or Sexton, looks like. Depoy is going to be AD with no Wemby. AD is probably the best player in the NBA with everybody gone. All the best players gone because he's still a 95 overall. Most improved going to go to Brandon Miller. It looks like 23.5. He jumped up 6 points. All right, let's go to the end of the year, see who makes the playoffs, see who doesn't. And we'll wrap up year number 1 with this no starters, no best players in the NBA. All right, so seasons are wrapping. You see AD does end up taking home MVP, 28, 11.5, 4 assists, steal, and 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Jerry McCain gets your rookie of the year with no Embiid. His points are up to 15 a game. He shot the ball really well too. Russell Westbrook, 6th man of the year, coming off the bench for Murray. AD wins clutch player, so Amen Thompson most improved. But AD wins Depoy, MVP, and clutch player of the year. This man AD just racking up the awards with no LeBron. He said it's my team now. Knicks take home coach of the year, Tibbs, 59 and 23 for them. Okay, all NBA first team, AD, Julius Randle makes all NBA first team. He averaged 29, we'll just say 30 points per game and 8 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox makes it as well, 29, 5 and 6 for De'Aaron Fox. Devin Booker makes it 29, 50, 40, 87 splits. And Kyrie Irving makes it. He averaged 31. All NBA second team, we do see shout out Bam makes it, man. Bam averages 20 and 11 for the Heat. Jalen Brunson, James Harden here. You see him 19 and 9. Evan Mobley makes it. Damian Lillard makes it as well too. And all NBA third team, you got JB, Franz, Jimmy Butler, Tyrese Maxey, and shout out Nikola Vucevic for making all NBA third team. That boy is a dinosaur out there, but he's still hooping. So these are the standings at the end of the year. You see here the Knicks are the 1 seed. Obviously you saw that. Pacers are the 2 seed. You got the Celtics 3 seed. Brooklyn makes the playoffs. They're the 4 seed without Cam Thomas. Brooklyn comes in here and makes the playoffs. D'Lo, I guess, gave them some good minutes too. Cam Johnson averages 18 a game. Miami Heat make it as a 5 seed, starting Jay Rich and Terry Rozier. Atlanta is the top 6 team, and then the play-in teams are Cleveland, who was my pick. They're starting Evan Fournier at the shooting guard position. No Strus, no Okoro. They're starting Fournier. I don't know about that, 2K. He's not hooping at all. Orlando doesn't make it even with a solid roster. Looks like they traded for Nurkic halfway through as well. Over in the Western Conference, Dallas is the 1 seed still without Luka. They're still the best team in the league, or second best team in the league. 55 wins for them. You saw Kyrie led them. Minnesota still the 2 seed without Anthony Edwards, and the Spurs without Wemby is the 6th seed in the Western Conference. That is actually insane. Devin Vassell, 19 points for him. Chris Paul. You see down here, bottom 4 teams. All right, so we're in for the playoffs time. We'll see some of these play-in games. I'm going to sim the play-in and see what happens here. So it looks like the Lakers make the play-in, and then Memphis makes the play in, so Denver doesn't make it, and the Clippers don't make it in the West. Take a look at the East side. Chicago gets in at that 8 seed spot, and then at the 7 seed spot, Cleveland does sneak in my pick, so I'm rooting for the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Miami Heat because that's my team. All right, we'll go like game by game. If we have any game 7s, we definitely want to get some gameplay going on. So we'll go 3 games in, see if there's any close series. Looks like Boston's gonna end, New York's gonna end. I'll sim one more game here. We'll go to a team advances, and the Heat get eliminated by the Nets, who are in. The Nets are in round number 2. They take quick work of the Miami Heat there, and it looks like this Nets team is actually kind of hooping. If we have any game 7s, I'll hop in. Let's sim one more game here. We have no game 7s yet. We'll go some more game 7s. We have this game 7 versus Sacramento and OKC. I'll simcast that game. Phoenix moves on. The Atlanta Hawks move on. We have 2 game 7s in these 2 brackets right here. Every other matchup set. Dallas versus the Lakers and Sacramento versus OKC. We got to simcast this game first. Kings versus the Thunder. We'll simcast this. If it's a close game, we'll hop into it, man. 5-point game with a minute 30 left. 2-point game with a minute left. Okay, we'll hop into this. Winner go home game 7. Who will be advancing to the second round of the playoffs? De'Aaron Fox with Nikola Topic guarding him. Got the screen from Alex Len. He's going to pull up 3. That's a brick. You could just tell. All right, OKC needs to get a bucket here if they want to tie the game. Nikola Topic getting some heavy-duty minutes. Down into Chet on the low block. Kicks it out to J-Dub. J-Dub over to Lou Dort. Lou Dort with Monk on him. Lou Dort's going to kick it over to J-Dub. J-Dub with 5 on the shot clock. He's got to make something happen. Pin down for Chet. Chet's going to cash the 3, and the Thunder are going to take the lead. With 30 seconds left, they up by 1. Chet is just having a field day against, who's that? Alex Len is their starting center, bro. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. He's going to be almost losing it, and that's going to be a jump ball. Wow. Alex Len takes it. 20 seconds to go. This ball's got to go to De'Aaron Fox, man. He finna attack Topic straight on. He's going to go to his left, pull up mini. That's a bad shot. Fox is absolutely scamming. 2K's AI is so brain dead. 2-point game, 11 seconds left. Let's see if we get a game winner in us or go to OT. De'Aaron Fox. ISO. Where's the screen at? Monk's going to be open on the wing. He's not passing that shit. He's going to just shoot off the screen. He gets a good look. Fox! Oh my god! De'Aaron Fox with the game winner, bro. You can't go under the screen, Topic. That's a rookie mistake, bro. Topic, nobody picks up. Chet in drop coverage, and De'Aaron Fox laces that to go on to round number 2. Fox ends with 44 points, puts the team on his back. So the Kings move on to round number 2. We got to simcast this game 7 between Lakers and the Mavericks. Not look like there's going to be a game winner in this game, as the Dallas Mavericks are sending these boys packing. They lose by 40. All right, so we got our round 2 matchups now. Looks like these boys are going to be getting flooded in this one. Minnesota beats Phoenix in 5 games right there. Gobert with the 24-24 game. D-Book gave it all he could. They get eliminated in 5. Sacramento takes care of Dallas. The 1 seed gets dropped off by the Kings. Looks like De'Aaron Fox is averaging 32 points in the playoffs. We have game 7 between Atlanta and the Pacers. The New York teams play each other. Knicks get the best of them in 6 games too. I'm surprised the Nets even made it that far though. But we do have a game 7 between Atlanta and the Pacers right here. We're going to simcast this. Maybe we'll get a good game. No Trae Young, no Halliburton. We got a close game in the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th quarter. 1-point game with 11 seconds left. We got to see what's going on. Pacers are up by 1. Hawks have the chance to win the game. 11 seconds left. They got the ball. And then who does this shot go to right now with no Trae Young on the court? Who takes the game-winning shot? Is it DeAndre Hunter? Is it Dyson Daniels? They got 6 seconds. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter looking for space. He's contested. Easy midi pull-up. And oh my god, he missed the game winner. Oh my goodness, we almost just had 2 game winners, bro. DeAndre Hunter gets a really good look. He blows by Obi Toppin and gets a great look at a pull-up midi. And it just rims out. DeAndre Hunter could not. He does not got that clutch gene in him. Pacers going on to the conference finals. Minnesota, Sacramento on the other side. We'll see if we get any game 7s here. Minnesota's up 3-0. Pacers up 2-1. Indiana versus the Timberwolves in the NBA Finals. Siakam, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Randall, Western Conference. He averaged 35 in the conference finals. So we had the NBA Finals, man. T-Wolves versus Pacers in year number 1. 2 seed versus 2 seed. Let's sim these games up. Pacers take game number 1. Siakam is not playing around. He's trying to get his finals MVP. Game number 2 is a Timberwolves victory. They win by 5. Randall, 38-10. Is he about to win finals MVP? Game number 3, Minnesota. Randall, 35-16. Julius Randall is turning into God in these NBA finals. Hey, tied 2-2. Pacers say, I'm not going away yet. Randall with another big game. Siakam, monster game. He's trying to get his finals MVP. It's a battle of the power forwards. Goes to the Timberwolves. They win by 13. Julius Randle, another 35-point game. We're going to simcast this one. See if we get a close closeout game in the NBA Finals. Can the Pacers force 7? 49 seconds left, 2-point game. I'm getting more gameplay for y'all. Minnesota Timberwolves, they got a superstar in Julius Randle, and he's just going to go by Obi Toppin. He does miss it right there. They're holding a 2-point lead. Got to get the ball to Siakam, who has been having a phenomenal NBA Finals. Siakam going at a Gobert. He takes a fader. Siakam's going to brick that. Leaves OKC or Minnesota a chance to tie the game or win it. 20 seconds left. Got to find Julius Randle. They got AJ Green. Julius Randle attacking Toppin. He's bagged. He gets in the post. Spin, lay. That is food. Julius Randle is looking like your NBA's superstar, face of the NBA, best player, which is the most absurd thing I've ever said in my time making videos. Pacers got a chance to win the game and force a game 7. If not, we're going to OT. 9 seconds to go. Siakam's got to be the one to shoot this. 5 seconds to go. Siakam waiting. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Siakam getting to this pull up to the right side, and Pascal Siakam is going to drain that. He's too deadly. This first year has been crazy. 0.8 seconds. They got to catch and shoot to win the game. Who's it going to? McDaniels. Oh my god, he just missed. Holy shit. Which mid power forward is going to win Finals MVP? We got to simcast it. See if we get a good game again. Game 7, NBA Finals, year number 1. How could it get much better than this? Does look like the Timberwolves are going to break free. Going into the 4th 6-point game. Timberwolves look like they take care of business. 16-point game. 3 minutes to go. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to be getting your NBA Finals championship in year number 1. T-Wolves fans, where y'all at? Julius Randle is a Finals MVP. All right, let's get into year 2. See what players, is there any free agency player movement, draft picks, and we'll see who's going to be our champions in year number 2. Let's get into it. All right, player retirements. Chris Paul calls it, which is it's a little interesting because Chris Paul actually is their best player. Any other high overalls getting retiring? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, draft lottery. See who's going to have the first pick in the draft. The Brooklyn Nets have the first pick in the draft. They're probably going to be getting Cooper Flagg, and they were just the 4 seed, so maybe they can be right back in it. After drafting Cooper Flagg, none of the other teams were competing besides the Thunder. All right, let's go to the NBA draft and see who drafts who. Let's sim this up here and we'll see who we got. Okay, Nets actually go Dylan Harper with the first pick. Pelicans get Flagg. Ace Bailey goes to the Jazz. Okay, free agency, we'll take a quick look at, see what players sign where. Kyrie goes back to the Mavs. Jimmy Butler goes to the Jazz to help them out. John Collins goes to the Bucks. That could help them out a little bit. Miles Turner to the Pistons. Sixers sign Brook Lopez. Kings sign Portis. Bulls sign Van Vliet. And that's about it. Heat get Westbrook. Okay. Cool. Looks like the Nets are kind of ramping up for something. They bring in Ty Jerome and Dennis Schroeder. They drafted Ace Bailey. Or no, Dylan Harper. So, I mean, they could be ramping up for something here. And same with the T-Wolves. T-Wolves going back to back. They bring back Naz Reid. They bring in Al Horford. They bring in Quentin Grimes. All right, player progression is here. Take a quick look. Brandon Miller up 4. Jimmy Butler down to an 85 with the Jazz. Why would he go there? Just go through, take a quick look through these teams here. MVP AD down 2. Pacers were in the NBA Finals. They got rid of Miles Turner. They brought in Jalen Duren. Watch out for this Rockets team. They got a lot of progression this year. They didn't make the playoffs last year, but I mean, look, they got a bunch of high overall upgrade guys now. They didn't draft a center. They brought back Capella though, so that's actually a dub. And this OKC team got 2 90s now. This could be an interesting team right here. Former champions, Randall goes down 1, Gobert goes down 1, McDaniels up 2, Dylan Haynes up 6. They brought in Quentin Grimes. So I know who made it this far in the video. Type in year number 2 in the comments down below. Okay, so we'll pick it up like last year. I'll pick it up at All-Star break and I'll go through stats and everything like that. All right, we're at the trade deadline and we'll check on some trades. Let's see what's going on. If there's any trades, we'll go to transaction report. Okay, so it looks like Gobert got traded from the Timberwolves. Miles Bridges is the trade. He gets picked up there. John Isaac, anybody, any big time names. Chris Middleton gets traded for Precious Achiuwa. Timberwolves signed Cole Anthony somehow. Timberwolves traded DiVincenzo and Horford for Draymond. So they're really trying to go back to back, bro. New York still on top of the Eastern Conference. Now 39 wins halfway through. Jalen Brunson averaging 32 again. They're kind of doing the same exact thing as last year. Their team is really good. Pacers still up there at their 2 seed. Jalen Duren really helps them out, but Siakam's having a good year again. McConnell's having a decent year. Ben Matherin's actually hooping for them. Okay, so Philly is the worst team in the East halfway through. They're 10-39, even with Maxey, McCain, Paul George. Maxey and McCain are playing really good, but besides that, their team's garbage. Paul George regressed crazy. The Celtics are 13th seed, 18-33 for Boston, even with this lineup of Pritchard, White, Jaylen Brown, George Niang at the 4, Kristaps, Drew Holiday off the bench. I mean, I don't know how this team is. That's crazy. This team is awful. For the Western Conference, Sacramento is the best team in the league. We saw them in the conference finals, 36-12 for them. Next to Dallas, they brought in Bobby Portis off the bench, so that's definitely an upgrade for them. Dallas running it back with the same team, kind of. They brought in John Isaac. San Antonio's still good. Without Chris Paul, they brought in Tyus Jones. Jimmy's bringing this Utah team to a 7 seed or 8 seed right now. The worst team in the Western Conference is the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers, and Golden State. So 3 teams we know and love are all trash now. Take a look at the All-Stars, and I'll go to the end of the year. Okay, so any All-Stars we didn't see last year that we saw this year. Vooch makes another All-Star game, which is crazy, dude. He's 35. He's averaging 21 and 12 again. We see Bam makes it here. Brandon Miller makes it. And then for the West, anybody, same exact names as last year, actually. Kyrie and Brunson leading it. D-Book there still. Randall's still up there. Let's take a look at award races because we want to see who's leading it. Brunson is favored to win MVP. He'll probably get it over Kyrie. AD won it last year, but he's not even close. Rookie of the Year, Dylan Harper with the Nets. I didn't see the Nets in the playoffs, which is weird. Josh Giddey off the bench, 6-man. Depoy's still going to go to AD probably. Rob, most improved. He's hooping. I did want to see about the Nets. So the Nets were good, and the Nets are a playing team, so they could still make it. They were the 4 seed last year. All right, so Kyrie takes home MVP in year number 2 for this Mavericks team. He averaged 31. Dylan Harper does win Rookie of the Year. Cooper Flagg wins 6-man, so they have Cooper Flagg coming off the bench. AD does win. Depoy still. Rob Dillingham, most improved. Dame, clutch player. And the Mavs won 61 games, even without Luka. All NBA first team you see here, shout out Bam, makes all NBA first team. Wow, so beautiful to see because Bam's having a rough year, and it's hard for me watching the Heat and watching Bam miss midi after midi, but it's all good, man. Second team, we got Maxey, Jamal Murray. And then third team, Scoot Henderson makes all NBA third team. Wow, he averaged 24 points per game and 6 assists. Shout out to Scoot Henderson, man. And then all defensive first team, all defensive second team, go Badatse. Standings for the NBA. Let's sim these playing games, and we do see this is the playoff bracket we got here. Go through standings to see where y'all team was at. Y'all fan of y'all teams. This was the standings. Philly ended up the worst team in the NBA with 19 wins, which is insane. And take one more look at league leaders. You saw it before. You can see it now. Rebound leaders, assist leaders, steals, and blocks. 1 seed Dallas versus OKC. Minnesota's still here. Sacramento's still there. So no Brooklyn, it looks like, over here. Brooklyn didn't even make the play-in. As you know, if it's a game 7, I will hop into it. If not, then I will sim right through it. Pacers up 3-0. Cavs up 3-0. Let's see who's going to be the first team to get eliminated. So the Cavs make the play-in, and they go into New York, and they sweep. Jalen Brunson dropped 60. And he tried to do everything he could to win that game. He shot 9 for 10 from 3. I guess this Cavs team is just too much. Looks like they got KCP now. Okay. And then Houston gets swept by Memphis, who just has some of their young guys hooping. It looks like Gigi Jackson, Scottie Pippen, Edie. The 1 seed Dallas gets knocked off by 8 seed OKC. Kyrie, the MVP, gets dropped off in 5 games, bro, which is insane. J-Dub, Topic, Chet, all these young guys. Boston gets eliminated right there by Siakam and company. And the Bulls take care of Orlando in 5 games. And I just simmed around. Okay, I just simmed around, and I missed out on a game 7 down here, which was Sacramento versus New Orleans. And Sacramento, after having a promising run last year, comes up a little bit short this year, led by this DeJounte Murray and Cooper Flagg led team. Okay, so we got Atlanta versus Indiana, matchup of last year. Chicago versus the Cavs. Memphis versus OKC. And San Antonio versus New Orleans. Let's sim these games. All right, simming it up, 2-1 over there. We got a 3-0 up here. Win in 5 victory over the Pelicans. Sweep over here by Indiana. Looks like this team is being led by Siakam again, averaging 21 in the playoffs. And then this San Antonio team is in the conference finals, led by Branham, led by Vassell, Steph Castle, a lot of young guys on that team. 3-1 here against the Cavs, and the Bulls go to the conference finals in year number 2. Vucevic led team, which is crazy to even say. Okay, we do got a game 7. Okay, Memphis versus OKC. We'll simcast this one, hopefully get some gameplay. And the OKC Thunder are going to be eliminating the Memphis Grizzlies. And J-Dub, Chet with 20 rebounds. Topic, who is coming in here at 79 overall. Conference finals matchup set, and we'll see who will be going to the NBA finals. 3-0, 2-0. It looks like we might be getting a sweep in the conference finals as we do. Indiana is absolutely rolling with Ben Mathurin having a phenomenal playoffs run. This Pacers team is legit. 3-2 series. And it looks like the OKC Thunder are going to be playing the Pacers in the NBA Finals. Type in the comments who y'all got. I'm going to say the Pacers are going to pull it out, man. The Thunder, I just noticing that they were a playing team. The Thunder are coming from the 8 seed spot. This is the lineups going into it. They got Lonzo, Andrew Nembhard, Ben Mathurin, Siakam, Duren. Good bench as well. And for the Thunder, they got AJ Mitchell, Cason Wallace, Dort, J-Dub Chet, and their bench is still good too. Hopefully we can get a game 7, hop into it. Game number 1, Thunder do take that one right there. Pacers scored 9 points in the 4th quarter, which is absurd. Game number 2, Pacers get it. Bounce back game right there from Siakam. Thunder go up 2-1. Low-key right now, Chet Holmgren is your favorite for MVP. We'll see if they can go up 3-1, and they do. J-Dub with a 40-point game, still probably going to go to Chet. And the OKC Thunder are going to win in 5 games in year number 2. Year 1, it was the Timberwolves. Year 1 is the OKC Thunder. And Chet Holmgren brings home your finals MVP in year number 2. Pacers fall short again, bro. 2 years, 2 finals appearances, they can't get it done. All right, let's go 1 more year into this video. We got 2 years down. We'll go 1 more to go. Even it out at a nice little 3 years in the video. And yeah, let's get into the offseason. Player retirements. Anybody of significance retire. It doesn't really look like it. Drew Holiday and PG. Yeah, bro. PG had to go after that trash-ass year from PG, bro. Like, it's time to hang it up, my boy. And then Drew calls it a career with, didn't even average 10 points, Drew Holiday. That's insane. Draft lottery is here. We'll see kind of what teams get a good pick. Lakers get 1. Spurs get 3. And they're still contending, so they could do something with that. Lakers get Debance. Boozer goes to the Magic. And the Spurs draft Darius a Cuff, get their another guard play over there. And maybe the most exciting part is going and checking out free agency and seeing what teams sign where. De'Aaron Fox is unrestricted. We have a lot of unrestricted guys. All right, so the Thunder bring back Chet Holmgren, which they needed to do. The Kings lose De'Aaron Fox. He goes to Phoenix to pair with Booker. So that could be a team to watch out for. Thunder get J-Dub back. Grizzlies get Jaren Jackson back. Kings swap De'Aaron Fox for Dame, who's gonna hit a mean regression. He might be like an 83 overall. Vucevic goes back to the Bulls. Ben Mathurin and Bradley Beal go to Philly to go help out Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. So the Pacers lose Ben Mathurin, which is kind of big. Kind of go through these teams. Oh, wow. The Jazz actually could be pretty nice. I didn't see this. So the Portland Trailblazers lost Shaedon Sharpe. He goes in. He's on the Jazz now with Keontae George and Walker Kessler and Ace Bailey. This team's actually sneaky really good. They still got an old Jimmy Butler, so watch out for the Jazz to make a run. I mean, this team is just horrible. Bobby Portis is their best player. Magic team could be pretty good. Anthony Black up to an 86 overall as well. Pistons still got, Pistons got Dyson Daniels, Asir Thompson. Watch out for this Pistons team as well. And then again, the Rockets are going to be right back up there. And then the Thunder still got J-Dub Chet. Cason Wallace keeps getting better. Jeremiah Fears keeps getting better. Best player in the NBA right now is Chet Holmgren at a 94 overall. And I'm going to see y'all boys at All-Star break once again. Let's get there. I'm excited to get into this last year of the video. If y'all, oh my God, the Heat are off to an awful start. Holy shit, they're 1-10. Type in year 3 if y'all still here. I think this video has gone pretty well so far. Okay, so we at the trade deadline in the last year number 3 of the video, man. And the Pacers, man, they're the best team in the NBA. But I told y'all to watch out about Brooklyn. They got Dylan Harper. Looks like they got Jovic from the Heat as well. Sadiq Bey. Dennis Schroeder's back in town. This Nets team. Imagine the Nets winning year 3. That'd be tough. Worst team in the East is the Miami Heat. It's just so sad to see. Why do we have Ben Simmons? This might be the worst spacing starting 5 in NBA history. Boston's still trash over there. Philly got all these new guys and they're still bad. And for the Western Conference, Dallas is up there at the best team in the NBA. And then Utah, man, I told y'all to watch out about Utah. They're doing something special over here with this Utah Jazz team. Shaedon Sharpe off the bench is kind of crazy. And then OKC, Houston, Golden State. How is Golden State still decent? I guess they got Nolan Traore. Let's take a look at the All-Stars, man. Who do we got for All-Stars this year? Dylan Harper in year number 2, literally leading this Nets team to a championship, or trying to. 26 points per game. He's a stud. He's an all-star. We have a Josh Giddey all-star appearance down here, which is crazy. He's averaging 21 and 7 and 7. Also got Jalen Johnson down here as well as an all-star. And in the West, anybody sticking out? Cooper Flagg does get an all-star appearance. He might win most improved as well. Let's take a look at the league leaders. And Kyrie still leading the league in points at his age 34 season. He has been leading this Mavs team. They can't get to far in the playoffs though. Dylan Harper is 4th in points as a rookie. This guy as well for the Pistons is hooping as well. Wow. Okay, let's go to the end of the year. Who will be crowned our champion in year 3? Bro, y'all see here, man. Dylan Harper. I told y'all boys, man. MVP in year number 2 for Dylan Harper, man. He comes in here leading the Nets, bro. That's tough to do. He looks like Cam Thomas, though. Hold on. Cam Boozer wins Rookie of the Year, so shout out Cam Boozer. Ace Bailey, 6th man of the year for the Jazz. All the rookies, and they taking over now. Chet Holmgren, Depoy, Igor Demon, and Ime Udoka wins Coach of the Year, man. He got Nia Long out there, man. He hooping. He chilling. All-NBA first team. We got some new guys, man. The young guys, man. Koopa, Dylan, and Igor, man. With AD and Kyrie still there. They don't forget about them too. All-NBA first team, second team. All-NBA third team. We got Josh Giddey on the All-NBA team in 2026. It's crazy. All right, let's look at the final standings. Y'all see the Nets are the best team in the league, bro. They the 1 seed, man. I'm ready for this playoff run. I don't know about y'all. Type in the comments who's going to win the finals in year number 3. Let's get into it. Houston takes care of the Pels in 4 games. I thought this Pels team was really good, but Houston just might be on some bullshit. They just got a lot of firepower in this team, bro. A lot of firepower. And Orlando takes care of Toronto in 4 games. Yeah, this Orlando team's actually really, really good too. They got Suggs coming off the bench, which is crazy. Utah takes care of Memphis in 5. So this Keontae George, Jimmy Butler, Ace Bailey team, Shaedon Sharpe team is really good. And Detroit takes care of Cleveland in 5 as well. This guy Igor Demon is a demon. This boy averaged 30 in the first round, man. Who is that guy? 6'9" point guard, bro. Guard him. You can't. Okay, Brooklyn takes care of Atlanta in 5 games here. They're playing Orlando in the second round. And then OKC beat Minnesota right there. We have game 6s. Can we get a game 7 in the first round? We got a game 7 down there. Indiana, Milwaukee. Golden State takes care of Dallas, who has not been able to make it past like the second round all video, even though they're the best team in the league every year. But we do have a game 7 here versus Orlando versus, Milwaukee versus the Pacers. And they're gonna end up winning by 20-30 damn near. So the Pacers move on to round number 2. We got our second round matchups all ready to go. Let's see who takes care of business in round number 2. Houston up 3-0, looking like they're gonna run through the NBA or the playoffs. This could be a great matchup between them and the Jazz. 2-2 series though. Game 7s across the board in the Western Conference. Looks like Detroit gets past the Pacers in round number 2. Igor is leading this team to a championship, bro. He's going crazy. Simcast OKC versus Utah. Okay, Utah, I'm low-key rooting for this Utah team. It's a close game in the 4th. Can Utah pull away? And it looks like Utah, it is a 3-point game, 1-point game with a minute left. Let's hop into these final playoffs in year number 3. Jazz versus the Thunder. Jazz got the lead. Minute left. Bryce Sensabaugh to the cup. He misses that. Chet's got to go ISO. Ooh, that Flipkowski. Chet coming around the screen. Fader from 3. That would have been tough. Keontae George going right at Hartenstein. He flips it up. He does not get it to go. 30 seconds left. OKC down 1. Jeremiah Fears taking Kessler off the dribble. Kicks it over. Chet with Flipkowski on him. Chet's taking this. I know he is. Over to Fears. The pin down. Wide open 3 is chicken. Jeremiah Fears with a 3 to take the lead over to Jazz. 15 seconds left. Jimmy Butler. Oh, that's Jimmy Butler in the game. He's taking this shot. He got his ego is high. Boy, that boy got a big ego. With 6 seconds left. Over to Keontae George. Keontae George. What the hell is that? Keontae George scamming. Look at Jimmy. He's pissed. Jazz had a real chance to do something there. Jimmy was not happy with that Keontae George shot. I can tell you that. Golden State's going to put up a little bit of a fight here in this first half. And Golden State's trying to make the conference finals with no Curry. And they're going to do that. And they win by 10 points. Jonathan Kuminga, Nolan Traore. Nice stuff out of Golden State. Okay. Last game 7 we have is between Brooklyn and the Magic. The Dylan Harper, MVP Dylan Harper versus this Magic team. Let's see who comes out on top. Looks like Dylan Harper will be getting the best of them. Maybe not 4-point game, 1-point game. 4-point game, the Magic take the lead. 2-point game with 40 seconds in. We got another gameplay hop in for y'all. Let's go. Magic down by 2. Franz Wagner looking for a shot. Goga Bitadze over to Franz with the midi. That's a brick. 30 seconds left. Dylan Harper, MVP. Coming up the court. Can he put this game away with Goga Bitadze on him? He just snatched that leg. Goga with a nasty block on the MVP. With a chance to tie the game. If I had to guess, he's going to get a screen and take a pull-up midi. Let's see what happens. Here's the screen. Here's the pull-up fadeaway. It's every time. 2K. Franz Wagner for the win. That's chicken. Oh my God. Franz Wagner calls game. But we'll see what can happen in 2 seconds. I feel like Dylan Harper has to get this ball. We'll see what happens. It's into Saddiq Bey, who gets a good look at a 3. Oh my God. Oh my God, Saddiq Bey just hit a game winner. Oh my God. Never mind. Saddiq Bey, nobody guards him in the corner. Saddiq Bey with a clean 3. And Dylan Harper and his team are going to advance to the conference finals. Shout out Saddiq Bey. Brooklyn's up 3-0 already, and they're going to be probably going to the conference or the NBA finals. 3-1. Brooklyn's there, 3-1 series. Shout out Dylan Harper, who's hooping. And then OKC will be going there probably as well. Never mind, we have a game 7. Golden State really wants this, bro. Let's see what happens. Golden State just made a nasty 3-1 comeback in the conference finals. And the OKC Thunder just choked crazy. Nolan Traore, Western Conference MVP. Dylan Harper, Finals MVP, or Eastern Conference. It's a battle of the young guys, man. The young guards. OKC just completely choked. Nets team, Warriors team. Who's got it? Y'all let me know. Nets take game 1. Dylan Harper wants his Finals MVP. Nolan Traore comes back, wins game 2. Golden State up 2-1. Golden State up 3-1, the 5th seed. Are they going to get it done in 5? No. Nets say, Who will win? Game 6. The Golden State Warriors get it done in game 6. And Nolan Traore, 81 overall, year 3 guy out of France, is your Finals MVP. What a crazy video, y'all. If y'all mess with this video, man, y'all want more videos like this, man, drop a sub, drop a like, and drop a comment on the video how I can make these videos better and what videos y'all want to see next, man. The likes really mean a lot to push the video out, so I appreciate y'all if y'all hit that like button. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys on the next one, man. Peace out.